Hello, hello everybody. Hi, hi. Hi everyone. Hello, hello. Just sending a text message. I think I'll be good for this channel. Edits are full. You're asking prices. I'll pay you for all the streams. Cut up. Alright. Hello everybody. Hi. How is it going? How is everyone? How's life been going? Pretty good actually. I'm enjoying it. Nothing too bad. Intro. Let me tweet a link to this. Why not? Thank you. I'm glad you like the shirt. I appreciate that. Copy link. Actually, hold on. Can I just tweet it? I can just tweet it. What's it look like? Dope. Cool. Love to FaithFed. Rewatch your 9-hour stream after. Oh, thank you very much, Mace Dog. I appreciate that. You didn't have to go and do all of that, but I certainly appreciate it. It's just a Saturday, just hanging out. Fiance's getting some work done, so I figured why not stream for a little bit. I felt like it. Why am I doing this to myself? I don't know, man. There's no reason to. Alright. Let's see. So, what I'm currently doing, if you cannot tell from the scab vest and the balaclava, is I am doing Punisher Part 4, which those who were here in the last stream will know what I'm talking about. You gotta kill 3 more, just 3. You have to kill 3 more PMCs on Shoreline, the worst map ever. And it's been misery and pain. So, yeah, we're gonna be trying more of that. I got a few kills. Oh, for those who were here the other night who did Lend-Lease, I got up early yesterday, I think, and was like, I'll give it another shot. And then sure enough, first try, got it. So don't have to worry about that one anymore. Saurus, you will eat the bugs and live in the pod. Chicken, I'll eat the bugs and live in the pod. Give you egg. No, I've been defeated. Thank you, Raffle. That was very insightful. I appreciate that. So, yeah, we're trying to kill more people in Shoreline. Then I don't know what we're going to do after that. That's assuming I can even get the kills on Shoreline, but we'll see. So, anyway. Assuming the game doesn't crash. Also, you guys should be able to see the stream in 1080 this time. Because every other stream has been 720 because something was wrong with my settings, but I think I figured it out. So I think you all can see it in 1080 now. I just got oofed. Yeah, I love this torture simulator. I do too sometimes. It depends on the day. Okay, without further ado, we can go ahead and get into it. Let me see if there's anything I can feed him. Yep, 1080. Let's go. Awesome, awesome. Well, it only took me that long to figure that out. That's cool. Only took me like a year. Or how long have I been doing YouTube now? But it's whatever. Better late than never. Glad you all like the Waffle House shirt. It's from their website. Like I ordered official Waffle House merch. Never been able to catch a stream. Happy. Glad you could be here, Brian. I appreciate it. Yeah, but I was streaming like the COD zombie stuff, and I'm like, this is a lot of fun. I want to keep this up. So, like, I've been doing all that. Why not, you know, just stream other stuff I'm playing for fun? Because, I mean, you know, who cares? I also have a couple other tasks on Shoreline we might get to, so there's like... it just depends on where we spawn. Like this one, okay, never mind. We're not going in the facility. We're not going inside of the sanitarium, but we have to go to room 308, I believe. West 308 for that one. And then colleagues, which this one is theoretically easy depending on where we spawn. And then spots where I have to pick up the key. So we'll see if we're close enough to do those, but my priority is killing 3 PMCs with this setup. And I'm leaving the glasses on because they go hard. So without further ado, let's get into it. Yeah, quite no joke. Tarkov. Fun. Definitely not. Pain. Agony. Suffering. Thank you for being here, Quad. I appreciate it. Andrew Drives. Hey, man, are you guys still doing the Weird Bible podcast? Thanks, God bless, brother. Yes, we are. The issue is, like, Aiden's super busy with stuff he has going on, and I'm super busy with projects I have going on. So we're planning on doing like an in-person recording session and then live streaming those when we can. And if one of us is there to answer questions to chat, that's good. But like we'll make it an in-person podcast basically. So yeah, there are still plans for it. We're just trying to work it out in such a way that both of us who are very busy can dedicate to a time and actually get it done. Because like it's typically, it's not Aiden's fault. It's always my fault that we can't do it because he'll be like, oh, well, can we do the podcast now? And I'm like, oh, sorry, I'm actually on a call with some business guy or doing this job or whatever, and it's always just complicated. But yeah, we're still planning them. How many wipes have you played? Counting the one that I learned on, which I only played for like 2 or 3 weeks before wipe. It was actually, I could tell you exactly when it was. I went home and bought Tarkov after I went to the movie set for Stalker because a bunch of people who were on the cast and crew played it. And they were like, bro, if you like guns and stuff, you'd love Tarkov, blah, blah, blah. So they talked me into it. So I went home and played. That was like December. I think we wrapped filming on the 8th. So I played like the 9th through the 10th. So I played for like 2 weeks before the wipe end of last year. So that wipe doesn't really count, which was a good time to play, getting 2 weeks of practice before a wipe happens. So technically this is my second wipe, or the second one that I've actually been playing on. So Tarkov's still relatively new to me. I know there's a bunch of guys who've been playing it for years who are like burnout on it, but I don't have burnout yet. We'll see though. I'm sure it'll have it eventually, but for now I'm good. Until there's another like milsim game that like values the loot and the tiers and stuff and like, is this brutal? I probably won't get tired of it, but you never know. I love a game that will actually just torture me. Real. For real. Do the AI enemies still have aimbot? Not as bad as... The AI enemies aren't as bad as some make out. I say that, and then the other night I got 2-tapped by a scav who like just whipped around and saw me. It's not awful. Typically you can manipulate the AI, but if you're in the mindset of like you're going to be fighting other players, AI aren't that bad. It's only frustrating when you don't think you're going to run into anyone, you run into an AI, and then the AI plays like, you know, like a all-star. Fun fact about Lab, someone said, am I going to play Ready or Not? I love Ready or Not, and I'd be happy to play it. Also, I'll find details of this, and I'll probably stream it at some point. But someone made a mod for Ready or Not. So for those who've seen the promo pics of Stalker, Shadow of the Zone, the movie we did, the mercs are like kitted out and everything. Someone made a mod for Ready or Not that is the mercs from our movie. So when I get my hands on that bond, we're absolutely going to stream that. That's too cool. Noodle Mother, I work at McDonald's in East Tennessee, but I will dox my work just for you to visit and give you free food. Aw, that's so sweet. I wouldn't expect free food from you at all, but I'd be happy to come pay for food. But that's very sweet. That's very kind. Appreciate that. That's my home. That's my people. Mace Dog 2, how do you feel about Rust? I actually haven't played Rust. Just because I've looked at it and it looked more like Ark Survival Evolved than something like Tarkov, so I'm not really interested in it, but I mean, if it's cool, I'll play anything eventually, probably. Hate myself. What's going on with the movie? It's in post-production. It's pretty much just VFX at this point, to my understanding. Trailer should be out soon. We're waiting on there's multiple VFX departments working on the film. We're waiting on one of the VFX departments to get us back the special effects we need for one of the trailers. Because we've got like the short trailers made, the ones that'll go to like Instagram, TikTok and stuff, like the 30-second, 15-second trailer. We're waiting on the rest of the VFX for the full bore, like I think it's like a 1.5 minute, 2-minute trailer. So as soon as that comes back, which should be soon, we'll be posting trailers, hyping up for it. We'll get news about what events we're going to have around the film. But yeah, we're just waiting on special effects at this point. Other than that, we're good to go. Hopefully end of the year. That's the current goal. Unsuppressed DVL. Yeah, I mean, I just need 3 kills and I can go home. The only reason I'm doing Shoreline's for the quest. Someone said, why play Shoreline? For the quest. That's it. It's the only reason. What's the next video going to be? Hopefully Ted Kaczynski, but we'll see. I'm thinking I can do Ted Kaczynski before the wedding, but if it's too much, then I'll default. How long are you planning to stream for? A couple hours, probably. Raffle, I got a Crow plushie one. When does that get shipped? We actually had a call with Makeship yesterday about that, and changes plans. Plans change, but to my knowledge, this is actually an okay spot because we could set up and watch Abandoned Village. So we're gonna go fishing. We're just gonna hang out and fish. Is this an awful spot? I mean, I know I'm in the clear, but no one's gonna see me from that way, and I got a pretty good visual. This isn't bad. We'll hang out here for a second. Especially because players tend to spawn over there, and they'll run for the house or whatnot. The plans at Makeship were it was supposed to ship either next week or early week after next. Start shipping. And Makeship can take a while because there's so many the way they do their production. Like they'll ship one batch and then a couple days later they'll ship another 100, then another 100. So I don't know when specifically you can get yours, but they should start shipping in like a week, 2 weeks. Yeah, it would be funny if I got hit ice. I actually, I think I got killed by... It's the second kill I've ever had that I think might have been a hacker. I don't think the hacking problem in this game is as bad as people make it out to be. And yes, I've seen the Wiggle video. I still don't think it is. They typically work their way around. Oh, you say? The Industrial Revolution is caused a disaster for society. Thank you, Raffle. Very true. There will be a lot of memes, don't worry. That's actually kind of what I want the video to be. Like, also an analysis of everything he did, but I also kind of want it to be like an analysis of why is Ted treated the way he is. Like, he's a guy who killed 3 people and mailed a bunch of bombs, but why is he like such a meme? Stuff like that. And I'm not saying that like, oh, you all are bad. Like, I do it too. I've posted several pictures of his face under Tech Bros, Bitcoin, you know, schemes or whatever. Like, why do we hail him that way in spite of what he did? So yeah, we'll see though. It could be an awful video, but that's my plan. Okay. Thank you, CZ. See, what would we do without our Funko Pops? They'll make their way over to the diplomat's house a lot. So if I can like crawl so I can see the side of it, I think we'll be golden. Raffle, because he was ultimately right despite his methods. Well, see, that's the thing. In research for it, look, there is a difference, not to give away the video, but there is a difference between what we think Ted Kaczynski was all about. Like, what we think about him as, like, oh, based, oh, I hate technology, oh, we should live in the trees and all that. There's a difference from what we think Ted's about and what he's actually about. Because, like, reading his actual writings and stuff like that, it seems to me that the dude was more interested in being a misanthrope and hating people and wanting to be removed from people than he was actually cared about nature. Like, the caring about nature part, to me it seems like he hated people and then window shopped for an ideology that justified that. Like, before he was ever a part of the ecology thing, before he was writing about how he loves, like, he always sure liked nature, but before he was writing about the radical side of it and stuff, like, the dude was writing about how he thought about killing this, like, 6-year-old girl who wandered onto his property, and how he was trying to blow up his neighbor's house, not for any ecological reasons, just because he didn't like his neighbor. Like, to me, it seems like he just hated people and was like, oh, I hate people and enjoy nature, so maybe I'll have an ideology that reflects that, you know? Like, he's not as cool. Ted Kaczynski is not as cool as Uncle Ted, how we've made him out to be, basically. That, what I just said, is going to get used in a courtroom one day. Literally talking about Ted while sniping, yeah. Ted idea versus Ted the man. Yeah, basically. So paying attention to someone here, Ted Kaczynski, yeah. It's kind of dead over here. I mean, there's gunfighting over near the village. They may come over here in a second. We'll see. Here, I'm actually going to crouch so I can see the house. I'm trying to think on what would give me a good angle. Here, I'm going to move this way a bit. Yeah, we talking about old Uncle Theodore. Am I extract camping? I don't mean to be, but... That's pretty close. Sorry I missed last zombies, man. Time zones are noisy. Anyways, like, congratulations on your marriage, babe. I appreciate it. Thank you very much. Marriage hasn't happened yet. It's going to be September 30th. But thank you very much. Appreciate that, Nikolai. We missed you, as always. Don't worry, we didn't get far. The game crashed. What task you doing? Punisher Part 4. I gotta get kills in this... Hold on. In this stupid get up. I need 3 more. I went again. Have you heard of a game called Fear and Hunger? I'm familiar with it from the Super Eye Patch Wolf video. And I'm not gonna make a video on it until Pyro makes his. Because Pyro announced he's doing Fear and Hunger. And he also announced that he was... Well, he didn't announce. He said he was gonna do a Faith video. And I did Faith first, so I'll let him do Fear and Hunger. And then maybe after that, I'll do Faith. Maybe after that, I'll do it, but we'll see. It's also how deep you look into these things and how you don't tell anybody by skin away the truth. Also, your arms are looking bigger and your chest is looking tighter. My man, keep it up. Oh, that means a lot, Raffle. I appreciate that. Both parts about the looking deeper and the big arms. I appreciate it. I've been going to the gym twice a day for the past month to get in shape for the wedding. I mean, for multiple reasons, but chief among them being the wedding. Also because, you know, I know a bunch of, like, kids on here look up to me. I don't want them to, but I know there are a bunch of, like, young boys who watch my channel, and, you know, I guess they think I'm neat or whatever. And there's a lot, I'm not saying other creators or stuff, just people in general have kind of lost focus on, like, physical health. On, like, yeah, growing up, you should probably go outside. You should probably be in shape. Like, for their health, it's not okay to just waste away. And I'm like, if I've got all these people looking at me, I could at least, for someone making as much money as I do, just playing games and talking about them, literally in the case of Faith, I mean, what would it kill me to, like, be in a bit better shape, to be a bit better of an example? But the real motivator to do it right now, because I've thought about that forever, but the real motivator was the wedding. It's like, all right, hurry up. Be a good influence, basically, is all I'm trying to say. Why be a bad influence when you can be a good one? Thank you, that's very kind. Hey, what again? Much love from South Korea. Last night I was playing Tarkov, watching your bite-sized numbers video. I've never been so spooked before. Great horror, love your content. I appreciate that. Thank you very much. It's awesome. Thank you. Y'all don't have to donate, but I appreciate it. Give me the inspiration. That means a lot, Scaredevil. I appreciate that. Thank you. Happy to hear. Yes, there will be more biblical videos in the future. Not sure when, but they'll happen. Can definitely tell you went to soul. Keep up the great work and amazing content, you handsome God-fearing king. Well, thank you very much, Astro Chungus. That's very kind of you. Okay, I'm getting frustrated by hearing all these gunshots and not being a part of it. I want to have fun too. Real motivation is the hike to his cabin. That's true. I think that wrestling's me standing right here. Yeah, it was. Okay. Whew, that scared me for a second. Drop the beard routine. Take a razor, put a guard on it, shave everywhere until everything gets to the same length. Back off a quarter inch or whatever and do it again, and just keep doing that till you get to the length you want. Hacks. Yeah, I'm trying to coordinate with that person about the interview right now. I think which is fair. Remember, the person I'm talking about is an FBI FBI forensics, like, pretty big deal, and I think they are cautious about putting their opinion, because I've been very straightforward. I don't want to get an interview from someone and then use it in a context they don't approve of. I've been very straightforward that this video is going to be examining why people like Ted Kaczynski. And as I just mentioned, I also have problems with it, but it's going to be taking a look at the positives. And it's also going to be talking about the memes and stuff like that. So that person, they're definitely going to do the interview, but they're thinking about if they want their identity shared or not, considering that video may not blow over well with everyone, right? Like, we're on the internet and we're like, oh yeah, what's wrong with that? But in the FBI, that tends to not help careers, right? Just basic as. So I'm waiting on them. I messaged them yesterday to kind of get a word up, what capacity, they want their identity to be known and all that. So, and I respect it. Like, I totally understand why someone in the business would not want to be associated with a video like what I'm making. Like, makes total sense. I probably wouldn't either. So just waiting back on that. But yeah, the interview, it'll happen in some capacity, even if it's just like me taking notes from what they say to use in the video. Now, the 8-hour World War II video hasn't released. That will be a future project. I need to be careful about mentioning projects before, because I get people's hopes up. I always plan for that to be a long-term project with a lot of people involved, a lot of research. More so like a slow documentary I'm building of sorts. Don't expect that anytime soon, in other words. But when it does come out, I think it'll be cool. But we'll see. What's your go-to fried chicken joint? I love Chick-fil-A sandwiches, but that doesn't really count. Probably... because, like, Chick-fil-A is, like, also the fries and the dip and stuff like that. I grew up on KFC, so it'd probably have to be KFC. Even though Cane's is really good. Like, Cane's is great, but yeah, it'd probably have to be KFC. Alright, I'm getting tired of not doing anything. We're moving. I understand. I'm so excited, though. My favorite. I appreciate that. Lieutenant Sheba means a lot. Sir Hurricane, thank you for the 50. Y'all really don't have to donate, but I appreciate it. Thank you, Sir Hurricane. Hello, I was wondering if you'd ever do Bible school videos again. Also glad to see you succeeding so much. God bless. Thank you very much. Someone asked earlier about biblical content. There'll be more biblical content. Honestly, the reason I didn't do the Sunday studies is because I got a little bit convicted about it. Because I put, like, when I do this Ted Kaczynski video or a faith video or whatever, I put like weeks of research and planning and editing into it, and then I post it. Whereas with like the Bible video or the Sunday studies videos I was doing, it was me talking for 15 minutes about stuff I already knew, and then I would post it. And I was like, why am I putting so much effort into everything except the God stuff? Maybe I should, maybe I should flip that around. So then I was like, well, what would be interesting topics I would cover relating to God and stuff like that? So I took more time, you know, did more research, did bigger things, and that's stuff like the Lost Books of the Bible video. And there will be more. Again, they don't do as hot on the channel, so to speak. I have to space them out, but I always want to do them. The next one's probably going to be the story of David, because I love the story of David. But yeah, that's basically my thoughts on that. Any thoughts on David Lynch? Love David Lynch, a visionary, an artiste. Seven's so good. Oh. I don't know if I should chase it, if I should just rotate. Typically, beginning of the match, people will run out through that field, and that didn't happen, so I'm sad. Hi, Wendy. I'm somewhat new to your content. I've watched this in your entire Faith VOD recently, and I feel like we've been through a lot together now. If you watch the whole Faith VOD, we have been through a lot together. Thank you for the 5. I appreciate it. It's very kind of you to say. Welcome to the channel. Both of them, I guess. Yeah, this second channel's just for funsies. It's like, I'm going to make content about video games and stuff. Why not? Just stream it. It's fun. It's fun talking to people. What ammo do I have? M80. Not the hottest, but it's better than like the stuff you can get off Jaeger. Okay. I guess I'll rotate, whatever. I hate this game. Yeah, it is like a spam account on Instagram, literally. Just, hey, I'm doing a stream. Let's see if a few hundred people want to show up while I not get kills and just walk around with a sniper rifle until I get head eyes by an NPC. Alright. I'm gonna get to those woods up there. Try to look down at Scabtown. Or, it's not Scabtown's woods, Sabetelke. This map's version of Scabtown, whatever. You've been stream sniping it? Not that I know of. See, the issue with Tarkov is there's no telling if it was a stream sniper or if you just died. At least not at my level of goodness. How are you liking Ahsoka? I haven't watched any Disney Star Wars projects and don't plan to. I grew up with Star Wars as a kid and loved it. And I still do, the ones I grew up with as a kid. How about Winda Gospel? I'm almost positive that's sacrilegious. Not because, like, it's wrong to put the word gospel with stuff, but putting it with Wendigoon, like, saying that I deserve that, I think that would be. I'm glad everyone likes the Waffle House shirt. I appreciate it. Nah, I don't want to go on that side of the trees. It's not a Waffle House, it's Waffle Home. It really, I was thinking about that yesterday. I was in Waffle House and it occurred to me. Now, I was sitting in Waffle House and I was thinking about, like, there was a guy and his daughter next to me. His daughter was like 4 or 5 years old. And it's like, and like she was eating her waffle and she was like very, like she was like, it was an event. She was like, oh, we get a waffle, it's Waffle House Day. And then on the other side of the restaurant, there was a husband and wife who were clearly hammered. Like, they were drunk as could be. And I was just looking back and forth, and I'm like, man, this is a place for all kinds of kinds. Like, it really is a waffle home. Like, what's that line that FDR said? Not FDR. Some U.S. president said about immigration, bring me you're broken, you're weary, you're cold, all that. Like, that's Waffle House. Oh. Is that a scav? What is a scav doing out here? Is that him? It's a player scav, I guess. Thank you for the dono, Stardie. Yeah, that was definitely a player scav, because a normal scav would have popped back, done something. I think he's still in here somewhere. Here, you know what? It's been intense first scav, but oh well. I would go in there and clear it, but I only have a DVL. Is that? No, it's a bush, okay. Okay, there. I don't want to go in there and get one tapped by a scab with an MP18. So you know what? If he survived through all that, he can have it. I know I hit him in the chest. He had to be wearing some kind of armor. Actually, M80 may not be a one hit to the chest. Can't remember. But if there was a player scav over there, then there's probably not a PMC over there. Which sucks. Yeah, Oh well, alright, fine. I don't think there's anyone over here. The player scav running from over there means there's probably not PMCs. Alright, I'll move this way. I literally fight for my life against this scav. Ruffle, you donate to me way too much. You really don't have to do that, my guy. It's very kind of you, though. Putting something in EEG chat that YouTube won't let me. Super. It's not appropriate, so I'm confused. So consider it. Please read it. Okay. If I see it, I will. Note that. What if Tarkov had a special game mode where you're in the dark and you had to survive from being killed by a skinwalker or some sort of cryptid? That'd be fun. The only problem is, guys who have played this game and like run the kit and have night vision and all are effectively encrypted. Like for all intents and purposes. That was pretty close. Press. Yeah, those cultists round. Yeah, cultists, literally. Cultists are cryptids, like straight up. Jesus was a pretty cool guy. He was Lieutenant Shiva. I agree. Pretty cool. Even buying and installing it real. I think I heard a scav. Let's see. Okay. Okay. I have a key to the cottage here. Oh, there's blood here. That's so bright. Look at that. Because it's not textured for the shadows. So it's like glowing. It's like they killed a mutant. Yeah, Australia's not real. I know people from Australia. They're all fake. Ooh. PMC. Looks like he was doing the quest too, scav this and lava. Yeah, don't mind if I do. Replenish my grenade. Also, they changed Shooterborn in Heaven. To where instead of long range kills now, it's headshot bolt action kills. Like, and there's no distance. So by doing this task, I am with this gun, I'm also getting my Shooterborn in Heaven for Shoreline. Are you making new merch? Yes, it's on the way. Very shortly. Expect word of it very soon. Let me put in chat, this is insane. Do you have something I could DM this to you at? I don't think I have DMs open on anything. I think I've shut them down on anything. What is it generally regarding, like in reference to? What's your preferred caliber for all-around use in Tarkov? I use a lot of 5.56, or sorry, 56A1, M8 56A1, just because it's easy to build, and you can spam and not feel bad about it. But I mean, like, best rounds are obviously like the 62, stuff like that, or 61 and 61. Have you seen someone with the PKM yet? No. The only way you can get that's on streets, I'm pretty sure. Dude was fighting for his life about half. Thought so. Oh, this is an AVT. No, it's an SVT. The mag's an AVT. I guess because it's extended, yeah. Yeah, there's a full auto one of these in the game, the AVT. Which, full auto 762x54 is insane. Oh yeah, I should check the chamber. We're good. I could go loot that house back there, but I just want kills, man, so we're gonna keep pushing. AVTs can't have scopes, you're right, very smart. Change on Peacekeeper 2 screwed up the progression though. I feel like that was the worst change this way. I mean, yeah, does it make 5.56 guns more powerful early on? Sure. But you can also just do the craft in the hideout, which isn't that hard to get to. Like, I use 56A1, but I build all of it. Like, I haven't bought it off Peacekeeper once, so I'm not that miffed about it. What? Oh. Sanitar. I got killed by Sanitar. I did hit him, at least. Well, I thought it was just a random scav, which is why I peeked again. I'm like, oh, it's a scav, I'll kill this guy, but I didn't know who I was dealing with. I saw your super chat, Raffle. I'll check that out. Okay. So, now that that's done with, and absolutely nothing happened, so I'm now just gonna go for quest stuff. I mean, I'm also gonna rock the scab vest and all that to get it, but I'm gonna go for the other quest stuff on the map. So I stole this AK-12 off the guy. It's set up pretty well. Let's use that. Well, the saying was, people in chat were suggesting we make a video channel because of stories he reads my saying. Gotcha, Raffle. Cool. I'll check it out. Thank you very much. Dr. Dripton, you tried the new Armored Core. Heavy recommended ways to run gameplay. Let's do the real one. I haven't played it, mostly just because when I do have time to play games, it's been this, because I just like the PvP side of it. But like I said earlier, I'll probably play anything eventually. I don't want to take that because I'm saving that damage gazelle for a quest, so we'll do it the hard way. Is the AK-12 good? Yeah, it's fine. The biggest problem with it is there's not a lot of attachments for it. Like there's one suppressor you can put on, there's a couple grip options. You just can't do a lot with it yet. There we go. He normally has a scab vest. So there. And what ammo did this guy have? Don't mind if I do. BP, I'll take that. Let me sort that. PP's fine. It's not great, but it's okay. And I've got some... Where's it at? BS here. Here, I'll top it off with that. And then I'll fill my secondary mags with PP. That works. I have no idea what's going on. That's fun, and you probably shouldn't, for the sake of your sanity. All these are loaded, but loaded with what? BT. I will take that. Okay. What do you have? Okay, hold on. What do you have? I don't know if I want to go. I mean, might as well. I'm on stream. Might as well go that hard. Okay, well, I guess we'll run just super heavy ammo today. And I'll keep this in here. I normally keep a wallet on me for, what do you call it? Extracts, vehicle extracts, but there's no vehicle extract on Shoreline, so I don't need it. Jesus came through your door and asked for help to hunt down some heathens. What gun would you give him? Well, I'd go with him, but for a gun, an AR, the American sword. Where'd you get that shirt? WaffleHouse.com. I ordered it off WaffleHouse.com. I have a black one too. Have you played Texas Chainsaw Massacre? I have not, but it looks fun. Eat and drink before raid. Yeah, I got that covered. Do you sell any official merch? I will soon. Someone else asked about that. It is coming soon. Trust me. Yeah. The infinite backpack slotting. Alright. So, I want to bring one of these for just normal gameplay. And then to eat at the beginning of the match, let's bring an Iskra. And this will do 60, right? Yeah. Which will be enough. Yeah, so 80 and then 60 will put me at like 90 on both. And that should get me there. I'm not going to eat them yet. I'm going to eat them in raid so I can get the metabolism benefit off of it. Okay. Well, on that, yeah, hold up. Okay. Well, on that note, all right, this time, almost went in without a balaclava, and then none of that would count if I got any kills. There we go. That's better. All right. I got a couple quests here to do at the same time, so we'll do that. Cool. I appreciate that, Aaron Thomas. Thank you. No one's ever told me 70 specifically, but that's the vibe I go for. Is the AK-47 St. Michael's weapon of choice? Absolutely not. His would clearly be the American AR-15, the fighting rifle. Get that commie talk out of here. I'm just kidding. You still get XP in menu if you eat. I was told otherwise, but perhaps I'm wrong. I could be wrong. I did forget a headset, you're right. Oh well, too late now. Actually, wait, no, it's not. I get it back. So you only play Tarkov solo? No, I play with my friends sometimes. If I can get Drew on for a stream, that'd be fun. I'm surprised this chat hasn't become Arkham Asylum. You're a brother that I've never met. Love you, dude. I appreciate that. Thank you very much. Would you ever do an updated GunTuber tier list? Maybe on this channel. That'd be fun. but not on the main. Do a video on the Kentucky Goblins. I know a bunch of people who asked about Kentucky Goblin stuff. Or like in real life, I know people who like have seen them and stuff like that. Fortnite with Kayla Wynn. She's working on important doctor things, but as soon as she wants to, I'd be down for it. I'm glad you liked the interview with Airdorf. That was a lot of fun. He's a cool guy. Very kind to talk to. Are you done playing through COD Zombies? Nope, we're on Cold War right now. That'll be Tuesday, I think. Okay, now... Oh, yeah, I was about to do it again. Word. Am I out? No, here we go. Okay. Alright, now... I haven't watched Liminal Land yet, but knowing that the boys did it, it's probably great. But I'll look into it eventually. I'll probably make a video on it or something. I've thought about doing a Boston Bombers one, but it's always weird to me when like it's a recent tragedy. Which I mean, I assume I've covered recent tragedies before, but like, I don't know. It feels different, you know. Opinion on Cowboy Bebop and or I don't know what FLCL is. Nah, I can't see myself covering anime at any point. The only one I could see right now would be Berserk. And that may happen eventually, but other than that. Any plans to cover the Greylock tape? Seems right up your alley and seems to be a cross between Backrooms and Monument Mythos. The clips I've seen from Greylock look really good, but I haven't watched the series yet. That'd be something fun to do on stream. Yeah, 9/11 conspiracy videos. For one, most of the conspiracy theories around that are pretty out there. Yeah, there won't be any 9/11 conspiracy videos. Mr. Aluminum, love your Christianity, Vates, God bless. Thank you very much. Appreciate that, man. Not that I'm not known for covering out their conspiracies. But if I did make a video on that, it wouldn't be like the JFK where I'm like, oh, this is maybe what the CIA did. It'd just be like, man, here's a dose of crazy involving the deaths of over like 3,500 people. I wouldn't consider the Nashville bombing a tragedy. That guy blew himself up and got everyone else out of the area. That was just like a very public suicide. My friend Aiden wants to know what your max deadlift is. I haven't maxed on anything. I just do a lot of reps until I hurt, then I go home. The only thing that I have goals set for is like running, like distance running, because frankly for like shooting or really any activity, you probably need to run further and walk longer under weight than you need to be just strong. So that's what my focus is on. But I also am at the same time lifting heavy things. I just haven't maxed or don't really have a goal with that. See the almighty. I have not seen that, but that sounds like something I'd watch. Spaz, thank you for the 5. Alright. This is a not great position. But what's new? Alright, there's a spawn over here. And then there's a spawn that way. That's awesome to hear, Scare Devil. Good for you. I've not tried Starfield yet. I am done with Bethesda games, I think, forever. Played a ton of Fallout 4, thinking it was a good game for a long time, and then in retrospect, I'm like, this is not a good game. I don't know why I gave it so much time. So no, I probably won't play Starfield. Yep, I see that, I see that, I see that, I see that. That's a scav, right? Could not be. Could just be a Timmy. Oh wow. That's wild, Nick. Good, I'm glad you're excited. Appreciate that. What's up with the scav just being like out here? It's not a player scav. Someone typically goes for that stash up there too. What game is this? Escape from Tarkov? I probably will make a Tarkov lore video at some point because I've been thinking about it. And like, there's not really any videos about it. At least not popular ones that I've seen. And the lore's pretty intensive. Like, there's a lot of it. Like, certain characters tied to certain events. There's a story with events that happen. There was an EMP, the fallout of that. You're kind of playing as a character who's like been abandoned by his government, effectively, on both sides. If you're a bear or a USEC, it's really unique. Where did that scav go? What the heck? I heard that. I think that was behind me. Yeah. Tarkov has lore. Tarkov has a ton of lore. Like, there's the takeover at the factory, and then there was like the overwhelming. There's the cult, whatever they worship. There's the corporation who's making stimulants, and they're using human experiments. It seems that some of the people who survived those experiments went on to become bosses, like who you fight in the games. Like, there's a lot. Someone said cult. Yeah, there are cultists. There we go. There's cultists in the game that will attack you at night, and they'll stab you with poison daggers that will kill you. Alright, gosh. I love how bushes don't render for scavs. That's so cool. Oh, there will be a Stalker video, don't worry. I'm just planning when that one comes out. That doesn't look like the one I saw. That looks like the one I saw. Wish I could put this on instead of what I'm wearing, but no, someone has to do a stupid quest. It requires the worst vest in the game. Oh yeah, I forgot to eat that food. Oops. Oh well. Oh well. It's actually fine, we get more time out of it this way. And this will at least get hydration to 100. My health went down a little bit because I started starving to death. Alright. I'm glad everyone who comes in is like, oh yeah, Waffle House shirt. That makes me happy. Thank you all. I just get a notification about my health. It's creepy, okay. Alright, so for one of my tasks, two of them actually, I have to go up there, and I don't want to, so we'll probably do another task. I just need Waffle House to sponsor me, and I'll be golden. And by sponsor, I mean like send me a poster, or a shirt, or a cup or something. Doesn't have to be like a normal deal I do for Magic Spoon or whatever. Oh, one cool thing that's happening that I can talk about. Most of my stuff's under NDA, but I can talk about this one. At least I haven't signed an NDA for it yet. So YouTube has a show on YouTube, like the YouTube channel called called Watch History. That is, they sit down with creators and they ask them like, oh, what creators do you watch? What kind of videos do you like? What are your do's and don'ts for videos that you watch or whatever? And they have asked me to do their Halloween episode. So, I will be flying up to New York and recording an episode of Watch History for YouTube. So that's pretty cool. I never would have expected that ever, because I assume they hate me, considering how often they, you know, demonetize me and whatnot. But, like, the company itself was like, nah, we want you to do it, so, okay. So yeah, I'll be doing that, so that'll be fun. I get to go to a YouTube studio and meet people and record and all that. So yeah, looking forward to that. I don't know how long it will be. I don't know, you know. I imagine it'll come out before Halloween, given that's a Halloween episode. I don't know the details about it, but yeah. I was like, yeah, sounds fun. I do want PMC kills, so I guess there's no better place to be. Much as I hate to say it. Someone who's never played Tarkov, what's the appeal? It's very, very, very hard and you're gonna die a lot, but then one time you won't die, and then a few more times you won't die, intermingled with you dying. And then one time you're going to make someone else die, and you're going to get it. Like, as soon as you make someone else die for the first time, you're like, ah, I see. And the, like, insane level of detail all the guns have. That also helps. Yeah, sounds fine here. Oh, player. Oh, that player was kitted out. They're in a fight in there, I can hear him. Time to get in on that, I guess. That was a texture glitch, I think. I'm afraid of walking by these windows because he might hear. Is he right there? It's suspicious that he went from making a ton of noise to no noise. I did kill him. Oh. I thought I just injured him. Okay, okay. Need to put this back on 1 times. I thought I just injured him. I couldn't tell which direction that was from. He went upstairs. He's taking pain pills. Dang it! Dang it. Yeah, I killed that guy through the window at least. Frustrating, frustrating. It'd be like that. I gotta go back. Of course, I gotta go back. That was fun. I need to let my heart rate cool down. Yeah, I was also rocking like lame armor. Maybe, man. That was close. Let's run AK, and then I'll put some hot ammo in it. Okay, let's buy... Yeah, it's the best slick armor you can buy that isn't... Because, like, these are good armors, but you can't wear the scab vest over it. So, that. And then let's do... Wait, how many mags do I have? Wait, that's not why I was like, why did I come to Fence for? I came to Fence for the scab vest, worst vest in the game. What else? He typically has one. Mortis, thank you. I was actually just watching your face stream after watching the interview with the main channel, and I wanted to say thank you for making all the content. Oh, I appreciate that. Thank you very much. It means a lot to hear. Okay, let me just... I hate this community, knowing they can exploit the market. You wanna know something insane? So I'm currently, for the gunsmith quest, you have to be level 30, because you have to have, what's his face? Mechanic level 3 to unlock all the pieces you need for the vector. You have to turn in a modified vector. And the reason that you need to do that is because the community is not the 45, the 9 one, is charging this much for it, 300,000, because they know that you need it for the quest. It's so evil. Like, I don't need it, but where's the piece you have to have? Mechanic. This one. Yeah. Mechanic sells it for 2,400, 200,000, because they know that you'll pay it so you can get the quest done. It's evil. Oh, I know I did the same thing, but still evil. I can get rid of you now. Lost all that ammo, so sad. And let's put on... I'm not gonna run a backpack this time because I'm just trying to kill stuff. What ammo? PS? No. No. Don't want to do that. Let's do... How'd you put you there? Let's be special today. Cool. And I'm guessing your PS as well. Yep. Wait. That one has PS in it right now. Pretty sure. Yes. Okay. So that left one is I keep putting the wrong one. That left one is BP, and then the right one, which is very expensive ammo, and then the right one is PS. Yeah. Okay. It's a nice helmet, but why not? Okay. Yep, and then throw on. Yes. Perfect. And I need ears. I'll be checking out your all's donos in just a second. Bring more food and water. Yeah. That should be, yeah. Heck, I need that at the beginning, just about. Yeah. I'll take those two at the beginning, and then I need one more food item, depending on how long we're in. Sorry, random one up. Alright, visualizing ears. I need ears. Did we just sell contacts? Can't remember. Yeah. Okay, where'd that go? There we go. Alright. Let me read your all stuff. I don't mean to be ignoring y'all. Watching your faith stream, want to say thank you for making all the content. It means a lot, Xanon. Appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you, Lonely Passenger. Night. You ever heard of Signalis? It's an incredible survival horror game inspired by Silent Hill. I've heard a bunch of people suggest that to me, so I'll probably get around to it eventually. Oh, one best narrative, huh? Yeah, maybe I should check it out. Thank you for that. Gamers, wait till the gunfight's over. Wait till the gunfight's over to super chat. Not to bring it up too much, but you get me into Christianity, brought me closer to my biological dad, who I can't relate to. Aw. Who I can't relate to due to parents' divorce. Oh, well, I'm happy to hear that, Danny. Thank you very much. That means a lot. Thank you for letting me know. Lena, I had a huge crush on you, only to realize you're 3 months younger than my little brother, and I'm 7 years older than him, so I think I'll go down now. Alright, well, on that note, into the match. Let's go, boys. Woohoo! Alright, Shoreline 13. I'm gonna go to the bathroom, too. Oh. That'll kill me. Wait, dang. I didn't put an optic on the gun. I didn't put an optic or a can of anything. It's just naked. And I can't, I'll lose all the gear if I leave now because I'm already waiting for players. I loaded up BP ammo. I put the armor on, I put the vest on, I did everything. And now it's just, I'm gonna lose it all for nothing. Okay. Oh, and I'm here just to add a cherry on top. Which is a fine area to be if I had like a magnified optic. But no. I gotta run through fields. You know what we're gonna have to do? We're gonna have to camp this house over here. Yep, just saw someone move up to it. So that's where we're going. I see two people moving up to it. Well, best chance I got. They're inside. Looks like they were not together. No, it's not Sanator. I watched two people run to the same house. And I'm guessing he's fighting someone outside of the house? So he keep hearing glass break. Yeah, if Sanitar was here, it'd be a light show. That sounded further away. Who's Sanitar? So each map has a boss, like a really heavily kitted main guy who can spawn. And there's only a certain % chance that they will. They're kind of rare. And this map's boss is Sanitar. He's very strong, hard to kill. I got killed by him a couple hours ago, or an hour ago. Stand up to see if I can see that other door. I can't. I don't think he can see me out of that window. I think that's the one that goes over the staircase. If that's the case, he can't look down at me from that window, so. You can see me out of that lower window, but. Trying to think of how I can walk up to the house. That was him crossing over into the other field. Hello.
Can I just come in and do the quest real quick?
Which quest?
I got the colleagues part 2 in there.
Alright, go for it. That was him dying. Bro. Oh. Alright, well there's someone inside of that building. I'm gonna walk into this building. Hey bro, you care if I do the quest? Yeah, sure. Bam. What is he shooting? It blacked my my other arm and my stomach at the same time. What the heck? I'm saving that last surgery. Can you shut up, PMC? Oh my gosh. Thank you. Here. Eat your snacky snack. I do have no arms, you're right. But I also have iron sight, so it doesn't matter that much. There's scabs out there, maybe they'll get his attention. Here's the body of that first guy that died. That armor's in better condition than mine. Look at what it did to my armor. 8.6. What the heck? Bro, what is he shooting? He probably assumed I would come up here. That poor guy. Even if I see him, I don't think I have the stamina to land a shot. Yeah, it's too wonky. Alright, gang. Do I rush him? scavs have his attention. I think I should. I have no perks to pop. Alright, team, here we go. Let's do it. So now remember, these are the times that make men. These are what heroes are made of. Only way I can flank him is around the front fence, because he's got this yard locked down. So, let's send it. He's gonna hear it, but not much I can do. Alright, you boys ready? Never back down, never what? Never back down, never what?
Тяпка ебаная!
Stay away.
Да вот! Блять, тут нахуй завалили! Ёбаный ниндзя! Да вот он!
Thought he was closer. Alright, so the only entrance into this house... I knew it. I said to myself I should not peek that. Because he could be at that window. Dang. Played it so wrong. Played it so wrong. And the worst part about all this means it means I have to keep playing Shoreline. I don't want to play Shoreline. I lost all that BP ammo. Gosh, it just sucks. I don't know what y'all mean that was dope to watch. It was me getting scared and then dying. Alright, I think the move... Like, I got that one kill at the sanitarium, which was cool and all, but I think the move is to... Let me put my wallet back in my stash. I think the move's to go back to scoped weapons. So, like bolt actions, because that's what I've had the best luck with. So, we'll do that. Am I out of balaclavas? I am. Alright, so first of all, we gotta get one of those. I'm sure Vince has one. And I'll remember a sight this time. I can't believe I forgot that sight. I could have been able to kill that guy. He was standing in the window. If I would have peeked and fired, I would have got him so good. Yeah, 43. There we go. Or I forget one of these, because I have a habit of doing that. Okay. Alright, now, let's do, this is one of my favorite combinations to do, especially for a budget. We go to Jaeger. Okay. And we buy, does he sell the optic? He does not. Is it proper? Yes, okay. Now what's the difference between these two? One's illuminated, one's not, I imagine. Okay, hold on. To increase the effectiveness. Okay, we'll just do the more expensive one. I'm pretty sure that one. Yeah, it's just $3 grand more computers. Alright, so that, and then Ragman sells cheaper balaclavas. That's good to know. I didn't know that. Oh well. Thank you though. And what's that mount? I think he also sells it. So yeah, this one. Okay. Alright, so we get that, the 3 to 12, or the 3 to 10. Let me put it on there. No, not you. You. Then go to Jaeger. And we buy. And you're like, oh, that's the cheapest rifle in the game. Why are you doing that? That's such a bad idea. I'm doing that because, you'll see. Hold on. We want 4 of these. Yeah. And we also want the suppressor for it, which I'm pretty sure Mechanic sells. I'm pretty sure Skier sells. One of them sell it. Here it is. Yeah. Which is pretty cheap for a can. So it's like, okay, why would you spend that little? Because, or why would you buy a gun that's literally 18,000? The suppressor costs more than it does. Let me just put these here. About 4, yeah. Because when you take this, and for one, you throw this optic on it, and you take off that cap, put this suppressor on it. It's like, all right, well now you just have a really expensive, or an expensive setup on a crappy gun. You take that gun, and you put a little secret sauce in there called, wrong box, called APM. APM is a armor-piercing thing that you can craft in your hideout that is insanely powerful. It is doing like high 308 damage. It cracks armor. It can one-shot people to the chest on low-tier armor levels and stuff. It is a very strong round for 3.66, and it's a cheap way to set up a pretty good sniper rifle. So we are going to do just that. Cool. So now we have a sniper rig. APM one-shots through tier 4, yeah. So bad gun, good ammunition, exactly, and it's accurate enough. I've got headshot. I've got like 1 taps to the chest with this thing up to like 120. I think, like naked scabs. It's solid. So with the ammo, it runs pretty well. And now that we have that ammo, I'm gonna have to go buy armor and helmet. Oh, Ragman. That's the best non-carrier one I can buy. Alright. Oh, and I also want, for one, let me just, to get you out of the way, 112. Save my account. You're pro. From contacts are solid. Yeah. Yeah, there we go. Okay. This is the rig. This is the kit. And now we put food in the tank and we're good to go. Gonna run through all these emergency water rations by the time this is over. Okay. I need more hydration than I do food. That'll do me enough until I need to use these two. Yeah, that's fine. Alright. Once again, we are back at it. Yeah, but the UN body armor is a level 3. And this rig I'm wearing right now is a level 4, so. I'm so tired of playing Shoreline and dying. I'm tired of playing Shoreline the dying, Shoreline the dying. Yes, this armor is ceramic, that's true, which means it has a higher chance of breaking. Sure, but what it does do is stop high caliber rounds from killing me in one hit, whereas like the UN armor won't. It breaks down quicker, but it has more of a first shot saving grace. Effectively camel one shot as much as we can while camping, yeah. I have my best raids when I'm not streaming. I did one where I killed I got one of my PMC kills finally, but I killed 12 scavs with this setup on this map. And it was great, it was solid, it was cool, and I'm trying to recreate it, and then it's falling apart, nothing's working. I just want 2 kills, and then I'll be done with it. I can play, I'll still have to play for the quest, but I can do it without being so focused on PMC kills. I can just go to the locations, be done with it. And I can finally wear normal armor. I can wear like the tack rigs I have and stuff. All that stuff you see in my stash I can't use. How long did you start playing Tarkov? A year. I've been playing it about a year now. Just shy of it. Everyone says my audio's quiet, but it's ramped up on everything. Here, let me put the game audio. Okay, the game audio is now lower. So you can turn up the volume to even it out more. Your faith video was great. Well, thank you very much. I appreciate that. That means a lot. Use a skull mask and skin face. Thank you very much, Milky Butter. I appreciate that. It's all the way up now. I can't hear the game at all. I didn't. Hold on. Let me turn up a little bit. Didn't drop it that much. There. It's like -13. My mic audio it's maxed out on the microphone and in OBS, so I just turned down the game volume a bit. When are you going to be on PKA? As soon as possible, as soon as schedule lines up. And obviously as soon as they'll have me, I mean as soon as there's, you know, compatibility. I haven't listened to the new Avenged Sevenfold album. So I can't really give any things like, Raffle, you have to stop donating, man. You've given me far too much money. On OBS, did you add a gain filter? See, I don't even know what that is, so no. None of those words are in the Bible. I don't know what you're talking about. Can you say hi to my little bro, Max? We love you. Oh, hi, Max. That's very sweet. Hello, Max. Hope you're having a good day. A gain filter? Is that what I do? I don't know what this does. Does that change? Oh, I see what this does. Okay. Alright, it's not a bad idea. Alright, I slightly gained it. I have power now. I can do that whenever I want. That's great. I'm placed right... I hate this game. Okay. I'm gonna go this way. I'm gonna loop around. My disciples of peace. This is God. Okay. I could extract camp. That's too much. I can't do it. I can't bring myself to do it. I couldn't sleep afterwards. But if I extract camp, I get to leave Shoreline quicker. Camp and look up while doing it. Run in what? What are you talking about? Ruffle, I don't think I saw your about the album. I said I haven't heard it yet. I haven't listened to it yet. Ruffle, you know you can type something without it being a donation, right? You don't have to send me money every time. Max here came to return the farewell. Oh, that's very cool. Very cool, Max. That's very kind. You got a cool older brother. That's awesome. Hope Max and James are having a good day. Appreciate you all. Okay. You made Max's month. He was jumping up and down. Thanks. Aw. Thank you, James. Appreciate it. You do not have to give me $50. That's far too much. But that's very kind. Thank you. Thank you. I don't think... This is a good spot as far as seeing, but this rifle is not going to hit that drop. I heard him from the other side of my house. Oh, God. That's so funny. This is bad, man. This is bad, guys. Guys. Oh, it's a scab, okay. I feel no qualms about that. Dropped. Guys, tell me, this feels awful. Go to gas station's not a bad idea, actually. This is so dirty. I could hit someone on the island, I think. That would be doable. But I'm not hitting anyone down that shoreline. I feel so guilty about this, but I've been wronged so many times, and some Timmy's gonna pay for it. Yeah, haha, Shoreline, I said the thing. No, it's fine, you're a streamer. Stop. That makes it worse. I agree with, like... I don't know why I'm having a crisis over this. I agree with what General Sam says in his. It's like, you play the whole game, there's risk everywhere. Like, just because you got near the end doesn't mean the risk went away. Like, sure, that's true. But it's still kind of scummy to set right here. Thank you, Forrest Marmoset. I think that says, yeah. Thank you. I don't feel good about this one, bros. I'll be honest with you. If someone's like walking on this and I shoot him, perfectly fine. If someone's down here and I shoot him, perfectly fine. It's just like, so close. But I guess because I'm fine with doing it there, it should be fine here. Like, where's the line of it not being okay? The roadblock? Like, that doesn't make sense. You can kill scabs right here. The front of the fire truck? I mean, I guess, but you still gotta be cautious of the road. Like, it is boring. Yeah, it's boring gameplay. Unless someone's doing a quest and they run over. What if you counter-snipe the extract campers? But there's no... I'm the extract camper. Patty Dunn did it. Give me advice. You play Tarkov. I've seen you in here talking about Tarkov. You tell me how evil this is. Barden. He said the guy who was hiding in the house last raid did the same thing I'm doing now. That was different. That was in the middle of the map and he was posted up into the house. Completely different. Camping doesn't exist in this game like it does COD or whatever. Stop. I'm not exit camping. I spawned here and it's a spot to be. Shut up, Danny. I hate you all. No sacrifice, no victory. That's true, but I want to leave Shoreline. This is truly like a sniper scenario. And this is good for talking to chat. See, I'm talking to you all. I have you in mind. That's why I'm doing this. No other reason. Stand on the hill. Bro's tree in that rock lake is a Skullbook depository. Yeah, this is my grassy knoll. It's right here. Which person type is your fave? Cool and silent. It depends on the story you're telling. Civ's cool sometimes. Strong and silent are cool others. It just depends on your story. It's not a war crime if I win. That's true. Prepper won't care. The guy... There's Patty done it. Okay, hold on. They play this knowing that any moment they can be dropped. You're not playing by the rules whether... You're playing by the rules whether it's fair or not. That's true. You always know there could be someone at the end. You never drop your guard. That's true. That's true. I'm literally looking to you all for emotional support right now, okay? I need you to be nice to me. Throwing out flares and killing people who go to drops is different. That's totally different, because that... Everyone knows you do not go to drops in this game, unless you're like... See, there's someone way out there just ran a gas station. That was probably a scav, though. Flares are different, because, like, everyone knows you don't go to drops unless you're a scav. Like, you've got nothing to lose. Like... Being a PMC and going to a drop in a field is a death trap. But this is like... This is just, yay, I get to go home. I just hate causing that level of frustration. The scope has crazy zoom. Again, the gun's not going to make those shots, but the scope will see them. I'm not camping extract. I'm camping the island. Nothing else. Nothing to see here, officer. It's simply camping where the extract happens to be. Yeah, thanks. That's what I was trying to say. Is it justified to camp if you flare the exit and continue doing what you're doing? Yes, if they're going for if they're going for the box. Why does it keep showing my guy up there? I hate it. Makes me feel like I'm starving. But no, my character's fine. Because every time I play, I worry about scavs on the road, but like right here. But other than that, I'm just like sprinting for home. What would Lee Harvey Oswald do in this situation? Probably be sweeping the second floor and not thinking about guns or shootings at all, as it would happen. Make Wings of Redemption proud. Stop. Mods, kill him. I feel ill right now. I need my 2 kills. Okay? I just need these 2 kills so that I can stop wearing a stupid scav vest. So I can wear normal outfits. So I can stop buying this level 4 ceramic armor. I can buy like chest rigs. There's also... See, I'm fine killing people over here too. Oh, speaking of... Oh, well. Alright, that was my bad. I aimed a little left. How many have I fired? 2? Yeah. Yeah, there's only 1 bullet left in there. It'll store, okay. Yeah, I missed that one. That was lame. Aim fits playstyle. Shut up. I hate you all so much. So scavs, if you fire at a scav, they'll typically move towards where the shot came from. But with this suppressor, they shouldn't, right? They shouldn't make their way up here. That would be fitting if, while debating over the ethics of extract camping, I got killed by an AI. Like that scav I killed, his body's right. Although I didn't mean to do that. Okay, hold on. Like that scav right there, totally fine. No thoughts. He's an AI. It means nothing. I know I shouldn't waste those bullets on the scavs, but like... Oh, Oh, see? There we go. There we go. Right there. See that? He's looting right there, I think. I don't think that did it. I was aiming a bit high for the drop. I don't know. Did that look like a... I know he had a pilgrim backpack on, but did that look more like a scav? Because he was doing weird, like moving then stopping. He was acting like an AI. So if it's a scav, the task isn't going to go up either way. Yeah, the task didn't go up, but it could have been a scav. Yeah, let me zero it a bit more. That's a good point. 150. That's probably about 150 where he's at right now. I don't see anything on the ground, but he could have like fallen that way, you know. Oh, there he goes. Yeah, it's gotta be. Oh, he's limping. Yeah, it's an AI. Bro. Is he still alive? Bro. I'd see his backpack. Yeah, that's scav for sure. Yeah. Is it... Yeah, I still think it's a bit early for player scavs to show up too. That was acting like an AI. I'm extract camping a scav, yeah. Let's see you get out of here, idiots. There he goes again. Yeah, poor guy. It's a computer, I don't feel that bad. Will you die? What's my zero at? Maybe it's not that far. Yeah. Bro. Bro. What? Am I whiffing these? Am I crazy? Bro. Hold on. Is that way further than I think it is? Is that what's going on? Let me zero it to 200. I know the AP rounds are inaccurate, but... How much ammo do I have? I've gone through so much ammo. Gosh. Yeah, check the ammo velocity. It's a good point. Yeah, 602 meters a second. That's doo-doo. That's horrible. For high caliber, like for a sniper round. But it does a lot of damage if it hits you. I think I'm just missing him is what happens. Like, I hit him once in the leg. Actually, that hit in the leg was probably when I was aiming above his head. Yeah, I need to aim like 3 higher. Well, I'm zeroed on 200 yards now. So it should be fine. There's a scav way out there. See him right there? I would never hit that shot, but there's a scav way out there. Yeah, he probably is between first and second, but what zero's that at is the question. Let me think. If I let's do some math. If I was at 50 and I aimed just above, let's pretend like he's this pole, and I aimed just above his head and the shot hit his leg, that had to be way down on the drop indicator, right? It doesn't help that the sun's setting, so now everything's getting like gray and hard to see. Look at that scab just watching the sunset. Look how cute that is. Just admiring creation. There he is again. Alright, let me put it at like 100 so it's a bit better. Alright, put it like there. No way. Okay. I've got 6 bullets left. That's a scav, yeah. I think he turned. He did right as I fired. That was a hit. Okay. Okay. That scav is still standing right there. What happens when a PMC does show up and I have no ammo? Should have thought about that one. Wait, what was that velocity of 600 something? I'll check. Hold on. We start biting. That's a great idea. Alright. It's 602 meters a second. That poor scab is just bleeding over here. We'll see when I die how many shots I whiffed. Can't wait to have fun. I hope the quest gets done this way. It's easy for me. I'm gonna go play Tark myself. Sounds good. Enjoy, Milky Butter. Thank you for your time. The sniper is becoming ineffective. Oh, is that our guy? I don't think so. He's over there somewhere wandering around. I also have to get to my extract, but we got 17 minutes. It's just going to be too dark to do anything with this gun. I'll go path to lighthouse. That's easiest. PMCs could also come from the hillside over here. Yeah, I can't see where that dude's at over there anymore. How's Tarky treating you today? I've become the villain. That's how it's treated me. I have not played Hunt Showdown, but my friend Drew has, and it looks like he's enjoying it, so... Probably play with him sometime. It's also about monsters and stuff, which is something I'd like. What? Huh? He bled to death. That poor guy. He's been over there bleeding this whole time, and he just fell over. Hi guys, I guess we'll never see that stab again. Oh, he was just in agony. He had to be suffering so bad. The timing on that quest getting finished, on that kill. Like, it took, for that to happen, it took me killing that guy over there. And it just so happened to be past 2100. Oh, man. That was so sad and funny. Yeah, that poor Scap. How many rounds do you think we put into him? Just like his leg, his arm, just... Aww. That guy died of a light bleed. Maybe it was just the one shot. It could have been. It's funny that no PMCs show up. Like, we had this whole debate about it, and then it just doesn't happen. How long do I need to get to path to Shoreline? 7 minutes if I take it slow? 5 really if I run, but 7 if I'm careful. Yeah, that guy died of botulism. He died of a infection off Mechanic's homemade lead core bullet. Died of a nosebleed. He's just over there somewhere, him in his backpack. Disconnected? What do you mean disconnected? Did y'all lose me? Okay. Thank you. Oh, I probably should figure out how the built-in rangefinder works. Because I think it's the dotted lines across the top. Something about if their feet's here, if their head's here, it's different range implements. I should look into that, because that would have been really useful for that. It actually worked out, because I bet when we shot him, it wasn't 2100. But when he bled out, it was. Which is very sad and tragic. Sure, you can't slowly zoom, but you can just put the actual... Oh, is that a... That's a scav. Should I shoot him? What do we think? I'll do it. I'll do it before we leave here. In the next, like, 3 minutes. Assuming I don't die or get into a PMC fight or something. It'd also be funny if I shoot out a PMC, then he just kills me. It'd be poetic, actually. That's what I get. Yeah, I can't see anything happening over here now. Unless someone's wearing, like, real bright clothes. I haven't heard so much as a gunshot this match. My room's kind of dark, pretty much, and the screen's pretty bright. Should be able to change. What happens if I do that? Sure, let's max it up for now. That's not changing anything. We'll leave here in the next couple minutes. There's that scav. Saw him a second ago, he ran by. I haven't used an AK-12 IRL, but the EOTech with the magnifier look goes hard on him. I would watch Windigoom stream if he stared at the camera for 3 hours. I appreciate it, but that's pretty much what's happening right now. Because no one showed up. This is what I get for stream, for extract camping. Just no one's going to be there. I'm sure you've asked, but have you been any of the Stalker games? I'm gonna assume you meant to say played any of the Stalker games. Well, considering I co-wrote the Stalker film, no. I'm kidding, yeah. I love all the games. I've played them all. A lot of fun. Okay, 7 minutes. Let's get out of here. I don't see it anymore. Did I hear a scav just now? Huh. Anyway, alright. Let's get out of here. It has become the Stevie Wonder stream, no joke. You know, it'd be really funny if I got extract camped at past the lighthouse. I'd deserve it. I'd just be like, yeah, that's fair. Okay. Scabs. Screw it, let's risk it. Yeah, I'm not picking a fight while I've got 3 shots and can't see anything. Don't like that. Alright, we're leaving. I just get drop shot by some kid. Yeah, I checked the extracts, don't worry. I've got past the lighthouse. If I didn't, then it'd just be like, well, that's the game. Because I can't get to any others in 3 minutes. I appreciate that, Ford Scott. Thank you very much. It's very kind of you to say. Thank you. I can't see anything. Okay. So how many scavs did I kill? 3? The one at the bus, the one at the tank, and then our dude who bled out. That was so sad. Poor guy. Let's see. Okay, thank you for that. Yeah, 3. He bled out from a shot to his left arm. That was longer than I thought. That one at the truck was 110 meters. It didn't feel like it was that distance, but that explains why it was such a hard thing to hit. Alright, I used 16 shots. I hit 7. Oh my gosh. That means we hit that scav out there 5 times. Because 2 bullets, 1 for each of the 2 that I killed with a headshot. We hit that guy out there 5 times. Aw. That's so sad. he was just trying to live. Poor guy. Aw. Man. That shot I hit on him was 264 meters. Yeah, that is insane distance for that round. Dang. Man, just bleeding over there. That's so sad. Yeah, as soon as he died. Bow, bow. That's so funny. Oh, Jimbongos, I fired way too many rounds there. I've ended, like, good raids and fired, like, 3 shots. I've ended good raids and never fired a bullet. Just walked through and collected stuff. Stayed out of trouble. Send the defuel. Alright. First of all, let's restock. Actually, it's not that much faster. It's 770, which is better, but it's not that much faster. More fast, whatever. But let's put some here. So that doesn't happen again, where I'm like, I'm out of ammo completely for scavs. I can just keep that there because it's cheap and I can siphon off of it. Alright. Restock, restock, restock. Okay. No. And then I could just work off that. That works. Okay. None of our gear got touched. We just need food. Distance, yeah, remember, the distance from the rock to the island was 264. Yeah. It's a good thing to remember. Okay. And then, once again, food. Let me think. I need to up both of these pretty high. So, let's bring in... Sprats do 55, yeah. Which is pretty good, and then... I'll drink some of that, not all of it, but I'll drink some of it. I'll drink half of it, then drink the other half later in the match, yeah. And, I'm going to need more food later in the match to squash, yeah. Alright, cool, we're good. Thanks for putting so much passion in your work and introducing me to awesome, fascinating topic. Oh, that's very cool. I appreciate that, Beholder. Thank you. Okay. I think I'm gonna... Oh, let me turn on that task. that we got off that poor guy. Poor dude. But it gives me night vision scopes. We could do this at night, but no. and then what's this one? Oh. Thank you, thank you. It was very hard, very difficult for me. Just reach the vitality skill. Collect my money. Cool. Alright, and now, what's this one? Eliminate scab slaughter, any stimulant effect on woods. Yeah, that task sounds worse than it is. I think if you drink a Coke, like the caffeine from it counts as a stimulant, so you can get away with it pretty easy. 15's a lot though. But yeah. Alright, cool. Well, there's 2 more tasks. I don't think. Lighthouse, no. Oh, that's a new one. Survival location, no. Locate the cause of the jamming on the streets of Tarkov. Okay, I'm not playing streets, so 30,000 XP is a ton though, but I'm not playing streets. Just got out of work. My dogs are barking. Good to see you. Thank you, Joel. Appreciate that. Alright. I got my ammo. Let's do it again. My morality will be determined by where I spawn. If I spawn in the same location we did last time, might be some more camping. You never know. If I spawn somewhere else, might not be some camping, or there might be in a different place. We'll see. I think this will be the last one too. I think I'll call it go eat dinner after this, so we better get those 2 kills. Wait, so whatever happened to the 2 PMCs that never died? Huh? I'm so glad we got that one clip. We got that one interaction on stream where it's like, hey, can I go loot that? Yeah, sure, buddy. Or can I go do my quest? And I'm like, yeah, sure. And he gets nailed through the window. Probably thinks I did it, but he doesn't know who I am. I don't know. Actually, no, because he knew I was on the other side of the fence. What are you having for dinner? Chicken sandwiches. So like chicken patties, like grilled chicken patties, or like fried chicken patties. And then I got some Chick-fil-A sauce and cheese I'll put on and make a little at-home Chick-fil-A sandwich. That'll be my dinner. And sweet potato fries, because they're great. Never get to catch you live, but glad I did. Appreciate that, Cody. Thank you. Wingstop's good. You know, it's weird. So, like, people will always be like, oh, I crave fast food, or I crave, like, burgers or stuff like that. And I never really, like, I've eaten it my whole life, obviously. You know, you're on a trip or whatever. But I've never craved it. I've never been like, oh, I have to have, like, a Big Mac right now or anything, right? But since I've started working out and dieting to where I'm eating, like, trying to eat more, you know, like, just protein, not a ton of carbs, stuff like that. And now that I've been doing that for a couple months, I find myself wanting, like, a McDonald's quarter pounder so bad. And it's like, what? It's like, I never had this before, but now that I'm trying to stay away from that kind of thing. And I guess it's because I never went without it before, you know? Like, before, if I would eat McDonald's, what, a couple times a month maybe? But now where I haven't had it in so long, it's like, oh, I miss it. It's strange. It's weird. Because I never wanted it until I made myself stop having it. Which burgers in themselves are fine. It's specifically, like, McDonald's, they're a bit eh. Like earlier today, my fiance and I always get these matcha lattes from Starbucks, and I have it, which like if you haven't had them, we get them with vanilla, so they're like, it's like drinking a sugar cookie. They're super sweet, and I haven't had one in forever, and I had one earlier, and I'm like, man, this is so much better than I remember it being, just because like when you go without it, you want it more. What's your instance? Oh, I appreciate that, Patty Dunn did it. That means a lot. Thank you, thank you. Why is the balaclava necessary? Well, so it's necessary for most games. Because if you're camouflaged, the first thing that will stand out is your white face. Like if they look through the trees and they see something white in the foliage, that's the one thing that throws off the color palette. Like either black or browns are fine, but seeing like white will immediately catch their eye. So the balaclavas are good for that. Where did I spawn? Oh man, I spawned. Well, you know what we have to do. You know what must happen. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. But the reason I have to wear it right now specifically, I normally wear some kind of face covering, but the reason I specifically have to wear balaclava right now is because I have a quest to kill 10 players while wearing a balaclava and the certain kind of vest I'm wearing. I said my morality would be determined by my spawn, so it was out of my hands. The devs want me to do this, clearly. Hey, Woody, have you played Wasteland 3? And if not, please take about sure. I haven't played it before, but like I've said before, I'll always look into something if it sounds cool. Thank you for the dono. Appreciate it. Do what must be done. It is so bright. Think about how dark it was last game. Look how stupidly bright this is. There goes a scav. This is ridiculously bright. But now we know that that island... Actually, it's so bright the black shows up better than red. We know that that is 250 meters away. So I'm zeroing it to that. Oh wait, let me lay down. Oh, won't let me lay down here. There we go. Yeah, he's right there. I'll wait for him to move out from behind that. First try, dead. Yep, he's laid over. Yep. So, it's crazy. It's almost like when you put it on 250 meters, the bullet is zeroed for 250 meters. And no wonder we were hitting that last guy in the legs and the arm. We were shooting him from a crazy distance. And like the drop, I had it zeroed at 50 initially, so those were hitting like below his knee. Also, the shot at that dude, he was at that bus, and it was 100 meters, so I'm going to keep my scope zeroed on 100. I did bring extra bullets. Not in my container, they're just EKO. So I brought 45 EKO rounds here because I'm not worried about losing them. And I'd rather keep the wallet in case I find cash or whatever. So I did bring extra bullets this time. I thought ahead, we learn, we plan, we adapt, we overcome, we get better. That's what I'm trying to say. We get better. Is it 55 or 40? Do this one first. Does Tarkov have converging zeros? Yes. Same as real life, to my understanding. So the zero here. Hold on. We're gonna do some looking as soon as I drink this. I said I'd do half at 25. Yeah. Which should put me up pretty high. Yeah, we're good. Okay. Alright. So when I tap through my zeros, let's get really close so you can see what I'm talking about. Let's take this tire, for example, right? The gun's currently sighted at 100 yards. I page down to 50, up, 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 up. It's hard to tell, but there is a visual shift in where the scope's at because your gun, unlike most games where it's coded, like in Call of Duty, right? When you aim down a scope and shoot someone in Call of Duty, it's coded to where the bullet comes out of your reticle, right? Like the bullet flies directly at what you're looking at. But in this game, even games that have bullet drop, typically when you aim down the sights, it has, like, the bullet, even if it drops, it starts at what you're aiming, right? Well, in this game, it comes out of the barrel, meaning things like height over bore actually matter, which is insane. So you have to worry about your height of bore with scopes and stuff like that. Like, this scope's a little high, but it's fine for 250. But if we were shooting long distance with this setup, it'd be a little wonky. But because of that, not because of the height of the bore, but because of, like, trying to find the zero between the two, and because the gun always fires where the gun is going to fire and the scope's the only variable, when I tap page up or page down to change my zero, you can watch the scope physically move from it. So, like, here I am zeroed at that tire at 50 yards. And here's my zero at 450. Way, way down. Yeah, so the gun is always shooting where the gun is going to shoot. The scope is just moving to follow it for that zero. That's pretty cool. Hey Wendy, just want to let you know that I've watched your face about 15 times. I appreciate that, Angie. Thank you. I'm glad everyone liked that. There's a lot of heart behind that game, and my video about it as well. So I'm glad people liked it. Thank you. Did not mean to do that. When that shadow sets in and it gets hazy, you can't see anything. It's insane. So, but what got me thinking about that, you were talking about convergent zeros. So if I'm shooting a caliber and I want the zero, let's say 100 yards. If I want the zero at 100 yards, but then as I move up to 150, I go down. That doesn't make sense for the first zero. Yeah, think about it this way. That doesn't make sense for the first zero because if I am going from 100 to 150, I would want to aim up further, right? Because 150 is further down the path. The only time I would want to aim down is if it wasn't possible to get there before... Wait. Does that mean that when I zero this scope to 450, it's working off of the second zero? Or am I overthinking it? Am I going too hard? Because that would mean there's a point where it switches from the first zero to the second. Wait a minute. Hold on. Look. Okay, so what I'm saying is you have your bullet. For those who don't know what I'm talking about, you have your bullet coming out of your barrel. And you have your scope that is catching the bullet somewhere along its flight path, and that's your zero, where the two lines intersect, right? So if my zero's at 100 yards, and if I then want to go to 450, I just angle the scope up a little bit. Because if I angle it, which what you're really doing is you're moving the reticle, but for the sake of this argument, you angle the scope up a little bit to catch it at a further point on its trajectory. But if you then go down, that means that the trajectory... The point is too far out for you to keep looking up, so you have to find where the bullet's going to come back down again and catch it where it's coming back down, or the second zero. So that would mean that the scope zero would go up up, up until it can't, and then back down to catch the second one. So there has to be a point where the scope goes from going up to go down. And watch this. I bet if I'm zeroed at 50 right now. If we zoom in on something really small, like that, like the white tip on top of that thing, I bet the scope goes up then back down. Up, down, 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 down. Yep, yep. It hops at first, because at 50, it's on the first 0, and then it went up. You see that little change, how it pops up just a little bit? At 100, it goes up, still on the first 0. But then at 150, it goes down, because this caliber is moving so slowly, and because I imagine it's talking about the caliber where the zeros that are on the rifle. This caliber is moving so slowly, and the scope is mounted in such a way, it doesn't have like a cant of MOA in the rail. It's a 0 MOA rail. So since it's all level, it can't come up anymore to catch the first one. So instead, it's catching the second 0, and that is where the others are going. I hear someone. I think he's gone too. I spent all that time. I got excited about gun stuff. There's the guy who threw the grenade on. Yeah, that guy on the ground's dead. Literally got talking about guns and just... I'm gonna go loot this guy down here. He's got an AK-74. It looks cool, so... I'm upset over that. Yeah, he's extracted. You ever played Serious Sam before? I have not. I've heard good things. Well, at least he's got good gear. The guy who got away, his name was Nuclear Janitor. Oh no, that's the guy who died. Oh, I guess it's a cool AK. What all did he loot? Oh. Yeah, more expensive. Poor guy never got a shot off. I'm so frustrated over that, man. I could have nailed him so... I even freaked out there during the fight. I should have been able to... Gosh. Ah! I got talking to all about how zeros work and stuff, but... Anyway, yeah, so whatever. You can watch the zero jump, yeah, because if I go... It's on the first zero, and then if I hit page up, or if I hit... Oh, wait, no. At 50, first zero. 100, second zero. And then it goes down at 150. So between 100 and 150, the scope switches from chasing the first zero to the second one. So, that's why I had to say. What the heck? That was loud. I just want to be done with Shoreline guy. I don't think you hit that guy at all, someone said. We'll see in the post game. If we don't get into more gunfights and it blurs the statistics, we'll see. Which at this rate, we won't, because that was the first guy we had. And we only had him like 10 minutes into the raid. Would have been great if I didn't die, but I didn't mess it up. I'll leave that here for now. You gotta... Once I use that up, I'll put that in there. I don't have anything for light bleeds if that happened. Actually, does the IFAC do light bleeds? It does. Okay. Okay, we're good. We're good. I extract camp but couldn't hit the shot on the guy right there. Right there. That was pathetic. At my limit. At my limit. Playing with my stupid zeros. Yeah, the difference between 50 and 100 is negligent. Like, they'd both be headshots at this range. Because it's very flat trajectory. Started because of Wendy's video and I was reading for fun for the first time. Oh, cool, Chris. What'd you think of it, Blood Meridian? I love everyone coming into the stream like, yo, Waffle House shirt goes hard. Like, let's go. Let's represent. Look at it. I'm so happy I did. Sponsor me. Waffle House, sponsor me, please. Begging you. It was there were two of them. There were two of them in a gunfight. Neither of them saw me. I could have demolished. That's worse than getting killed. Because like if I got killed, it'd be like, well, you know, that happened. But that was all my stupidity. Can't even blame it on another player's skill. It's just like, yeah, I was really bad. The end. Maybe there will be more people extract. I don't know. I'm kicking myself. That sucked. Also, I never advertise the channel or anything, but for these like Tarkov streams and gaming streams, I'm not going to keep tweeting about them because most of the audience doesn't care, nor should they. They're not here for video game content. So if you are interested, I recommend turning on notifications or whatever so you can see when I go live, because there won't be an announcement. I'll just turn on the camera if you're interested. I did loot the kill. Oh, you mean the first kill over there? Nah, I'm good. I don't want to go that far. It was just a scav who had just spawned in. He doesn't have anything. Cool gun. How realistic is the gunplay in Tarkov? Well, considering I just missed a fight and spent 15 minutes describing the converging zeros of guns in the game. Pretty good. Is this game any fun? No. It is. I'm obsessed with it, but ask me not right now. This is normal Tarkov. It's not single player. You know you apparently get banned if you play single player now. If you play single player Tarkov and it's at all linked to your actual Tarkov account, you'll get banned. Yeah, I heard about it in Air Winged Marine. I was watching one of his streams and he mentioned it, and it's apparently everyone's like, yeah, you can get banned for it. So how long till you make a third channel called Winter Guns? I'll probably never make a dedicated guns channel. I'll keep doing what I do now. And just show them off. Because really, to be good at doing a gun channel, you have to dedicate time and a lot of your energy to it, and I've just got that elsewhere. Because good gun channels, you know, Brandon, Matt, Demolition Ranch, stuff like that, like, they're full-time, like, oh, here's a new gun, here's what it does, here's what it's like, and I don't have the time to really do that. I'll just keep showing off guns and videos I'm already doing. maybe throw up like Winded Gang is just a dump for whatever comes to mind, right? So maybe throw up something like that on this channel eventually, but not a dedicated channel. I know some guys who have like 6 channels, one for every task they do, and that ain't the way, my guy. Gotta focus somewhere. Focus up somewhere. Yes, I am still on the extract camping thing. And I could have had it. You should have seen it. Could have had both of them a second ago. I did not. I know another task I want to check. It's a mechanic. Shooter born in heaven. I've got 2 headshots with bolt action rifles. Okay. And I get all this neat stuff. Yeah, that's what lets you craft M61 and I can't remember what the unknown is, but this gun's an overpriced SR-25, by the way. I hear someone. At least I think I did. Maybe I'm just losing it. I think I'm just losing it. Okay. I know this is thrilling gameplay for you all, just watching me trot around in circles. My fiance stopped in. She said, "I'm hungry." I'm eating right now, so this is good. Yeah, just me sitting here doing absolutely nothing. I'm so upset over that series of events. Just go through this guy's stuff. What ammo did he have? Oh, okay, he was out there. And he has PP here. And that's it. That's today's episode. I'll die for it. Yes! Yeah. Yes! Yes, yes! Yes. Oh. Oh. We're so back. We're so back. We're so back. One more. One more and I'm done. We're so back. Okay. 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 Loot scooter. Hold on. I'm not gonna loot him yet. I'm gonna wait. I'll loot him eventually, but not yet. Here, just in case, we can top that one off. With EKO. Yeah. How? Okay, I think I might have hit him the first time. I can't tell if he sped up or slowed down. That second time, I think I hit him in the chest and he died. So maybe I hit him in the chest twice and that killed him. Because he was wearing, I saw his outfit. He was wearing UN armor, which is a level 3. And I don't think APM will one hit to the chest through level 3. Can't remember. Making sure that's full auto in case things get hairy. Armor might have been 0. That's also true. He was walking slow, but when I shot him, did he speed up? Because he might have been limping, which I'm totally neglecting the fact that I just extract camped some guy who was clearly here for his challenge, right? He was wearing the UN helmet and armor, which is the Peacekeeper challenge. Get 10 kills, get 10 scav kills in that outfit on Shoreline. So he's clearly here for that. I feel bad, but... I know EKO pins class 3, but I didn't hit him with EKO. I hit him with APM. So, will APM one hit to the chest through class 3? Yeah, maybe he got the kills. Thanks, makes me feel better. Okay, so those who are asking why I'm using this caliber and this gun, if it's bad, because if I wasn't using that caliber just then, if I was using EKO or whatever, and I hit him, he could have still extracted with that chest shot, or I'd have to re-peek or something. But since I hit him with the APM, he went down instantly. $90 flesh and pins class 4. Okay. Yeah, APM goes hard. Bro, you load up one of those AKs, I forget what they're called, the VPO 136, I think, something like that. If you load that thing up with APM, like a 30-round mag of APM, oh my gosh. Like, sure, you can't go full auto, but who needs it at that point? That has to eat. I haven't tried that yet, but that has to eat people up. That one kill, and it's all mine. All 115,000. Oh, I'm hungry. Oops. What was I gonna eat next? The sprats. Yeah. $10 minutes. I'll hang out here for a bit longer. Okay, I'll use Lighthouse again. How much time did I have when I extracted last time? How much time did I have to spare? Because I left at the 7-minute mark. That's so wild. You all were telling me APM is harder to get, but you can still build it, which is how I have it. You all were still telling me, like, oh, you like Hunt Showdown? Operator Drewski, Drew, he's my buddy. He just texted me and was like, bro, you'd love Hunt Showdown. So I guess him and I will be playing that at some point. Do you like Tarkov because you like extraction shooters or the attention to detail of the guns and ballistics? Both. The guns and ballistics is what drawed me in, but I'm also a really big fan of like loot-based games or like looting, finding gear, stuff like that. So the combination of that with the guns really love, and because of that I've grown to really like extraction shooters. So kind of all of the above. I had at least a minute, right? Because I don't have to leave at 7. I could leave at 6 and be fine, I think. At 7, I'll go loot that guy down there. That sounds good. Yeah, I'll do that now. Alright, well, I got one. I think he died in this bush. He did. Bruh. Bruh. Alright, which am I ditching? That's really this is really only the valuable stuff I need out of that, yeah. Gosh, this is just an empty mag. Yeah, there we go. And then okay, we don't. Alright, that's gonna be a mystery to us, whatever's in there, because we don't have time for all that. I was thinking about throwing that can somewhere, but forget it. I can get another can. Alright. At first, I thought I killed a Timmy because of, you know, he was doing his task and all. That was not a Timmy. I am so weighed down. Oh my gosh. That's as fast as I can walk? What? No wonder he was moving so slow. What was his ammo? M855. He had this loadout and he was using M855. Okay, I can't get to extract with this. Is it you or you? What's in here? Okay, buy clock. Buy can. This isn't really that good of stuff. Buy. Is it just the AVS itself that weighs so much? I can sprint, but I can't do much else. That AVS is expensive. How much is this? Okay, that helps a lot. Okay, I think we're good now. Yeah. Yeah, 4 minutes, I can get there. No, I refuse to lose the scav vest. I am armorless right now, though, which is not a good move, but... No. I mean, I'm not taking the scav vest off. Because if I get this far and I see someone at extract and I shoot them and it doesn't count for the challenge because I took the scav vest off, I will kill myself. Oh, that's a good idea. Man, I could have taken something else. Well, no, I was way down too much. I was moving so slow. This is fine. Extracts right here. Just any last chances for anyone. Let me make sure there's some. Yeah, there. Oh, this one's loaded with A1. Saw the red tip. Alright, I don't. Man, I am a dirty extract camper. I killed a dude at extract and got all his loot. That's so sad. He's probably furious. I would be too. His name was Chattel C. Oh, poor guy. That was him. I'm waiting to see if I hear any footsteps in the last seconds. Yeah, killed by Wendigoon. Yep. Oh well. A rat may not feel shame or remorse, but I certainly do. Last chance, anyone? Okay. Alright, well I got some solid loot on that. I only got the 1 kill. Man, if I would have been a hair off on that other guy, or a hair on, I mean, I'd be done now. That would be 2 kills. Agony. That's the name of the game. Yeah, I'll get extract camped and it'll be fair. I won't even complain about the next one. It's just like, yeah, it is what it is. Alright, let's see. I shot that 1 scav and that 1 bear. Yeah, here's the question. Ammo use 6, hit count 3. Okay, so I think both of those were on that last guy. I don't think a single shot hit that dude behind the truck. The one that we hit the scav was 244, so that's cool, but yeah, I think I missed all 3 on that truck. That was so embarrassing. A shame. I'm close to 29. Alright. Did we check? Yeah, I don't think I hit him at all. I did get extract camp yesterday, you're right, or whenever I streamed, because I was going, it was after I was doing the Lend-Lease, right? And I was coming over the hill and got sniped. So really that was ethereal revenge. I'm going to say that so I feel less bad about it. That was sad. Did we check everything in that loot? That looks solid. Man, this, how much is this worth? It's got, see the Razor, and it's got an LVOA, which that's insane. This is a Razor. No, it's a Schmidt Bender. That's even more expensive. How much would Mechanic buy this for? That's the real question. That's 27. Don't you need 2 Gazelles? 2 halfway broken Gazelles for that one? Which, if that, for the Ragman quest, because if that's the case, I'm golden. Chatty Chill. What's the name of it? That's so funny. Okay. 1 broken, 1 new. Okay, okay, gotcha. Well, I could just repair one of these and be done with it then. Yeah, how much would Mechanic buy you for? 144,000. Insane. What are some of these parts going for? Like this scope? That's expensive. I know these always go for a lot. Oh, can you not do it? Oh, okay. Thought you could. It's an NT4. Expensive. The LVOA is the real question. That's not that bad. Using off Peacekeeper. Man, that is a solid gun. Let's take it to the range, actually. I wanna see it here. I'll sort through all this BS in a minute. I'll leave this stuff on for now. I'll fix everything in a minute, but I'm 1 kill away. That's still so frustrating. That was a good grab at the end, but it's still so frustrating. All right, let's take this to the range. How much money do I have in here? I've got like 4 million rubles, and I've got like 4 Bitcoin, which is like 1.5 million. So that's not my stash, just cash and Bitcoin. I've got like 5.5, actually closer to 6, I think. Yeah. And then this Bitcoin's almost done. I have 2 graphics cards in there. I need more. I should start another scav case. I'm working. This is building 56A1. And then I'm going to build more APM ammo because we've gone through about all of it. And then over here, so fun. This is easy way to make money. You buy the metal gas cans, the big metal ones, which actually I need to do right now so I can show you. You buy the big metal gas cans off Jaeger for I think 177,000. 166,000, right? And you always have those in there. And you're like, oh, 166, that's expensive. Well, no, because after you're done using them in your generator, like this, you can pull out the gas can with 0 gas in it. And then you can take it over to the lavatory. And you do a craft with 2 gas cans. They can be empty. 2 gas cans, some nuts, bolts, and machine parts, which are easy to find. And you'll build a grenade case that you can sell back to... I think you sell it to therapists for like 365,000. So you make 100,000 every time you buy 2 gas cans, and you fill your hideout. So it's like easy money. You just do that constantly. Alright, let's test that gun out. If you go away, then come back. It's a fresh mag. It's heavy, he's throwing it around a lot, but... Alright. Now... Let's see... That's funny. Should get hot. Yeah, it's pretty good rifle. Pretty cool. Pretty happy with it. Glad we could steal that off that poor man who's very upset. I extract capped someone to get that. That's a gun to shame. Here, you know what? Actually, putting that up. Actually, it's a bit big. I don't need that Ash 12 up there. I just have that up there for funsies. Man, that takes up a ton of space. There we go. It's now on the wall of shame. Because I'm very shameful about it. Let me put YouTube back, yeah. Yep. Now I can always feel bad about it. Until I stop feeling bad and use it as a weapon. But for now, I feel bad about it. Alright, well, anyway, that was today's stream. I hope you all enjoyed it. I had a great time. I enjoyed playing it. Eventually, I'll get that last Shoreline kill, but for now, it's just in the aether forever. Whatever. Shut up. I see that, EJ. You did Wings proud. I hate you all. Okay. Anyway, if you want to watch more of these gaming streams, I'm going to quit announcing them to Twitter pretty soon, so hit that bell notification. Nah, for real. If you're interested in watching these streams, then just check the channel. Whenever I stream, I'll just start a stream and say hi and we'll have fun. Tarkov, like I said, you all have asked, and now Drew has asked for Hunt Showdown, so that will probably happen. And I'll keep playing games and whatnot in between working on videos. Because they're fun, and I enjoy it, and I enjoy talking to you all. And thank you all so much for coming out today. I appreciate it. Thank you so much to everyone who donated. You really didn't have to, but it means the world. I appreciate it. And yeah, this was fun. We'll do it again. But without further ado, for now, that should be all. But I just want to say thank you for watching. I hope that you enjoyed, and I will see you in the next one.